Hey YouTube, and thank you for watching Junkworks DIY Garage. Today is just kind of an introduction to the newest acquirement I've got. I call it George. I like to name my things. Some of you might know why I call it George if you're really into these tractors, but what it is, it's a I believe it's a 1950 Ferguson tractor. Anyway, a Massey Ferguson tractor. But anyway, I'm not sure if it's the owner's son, first son, oldest son, or whatever, was named George Harry Ferguson. And I'm not sure if he designed this particular style of tractor or if he's just the son of the, he's part of the company anyway, or was at one point. Anyway, and I saw that and I thought, George, that's a perfect name, George, and it has something to do with the tractor, and I like naming my stuff, my whole family does. My other tractors, I got I think it's a Dynamark that I call Denny, and then I got the Full Monty, which is a Montgomery Ward tractor. And I got videos on those, go check them out if you want, but this is the real deal tractor, the thing that, as a little boy I saw one, and I've always kind of wanted to own one and always wanted to fix one up, and now I finally got one. So it's pretty much, that's the story behind why I got what I got, why it's here. I mean, there's other reasons why I bought it. I wouldn't just buy it just to buy it. It's gonna have a purpose. It's not just gonna be a show tractor or a tractor to mess around with. It's gonna do work, hopefully. So hopefully you enjoy this. Here's the video. Here's the new toy, so to speak, here. I finally got my big boy tractor. Well, my little big boy tractor. It's a Massey Ferguson. I believe it's a 1950. Runs like a top, surprisingly. It's in okay shape. Honestly, it doesn't hardly leak anything. It does have a leak here in this cylinder, and I believe that one's not far behind. It's a slow leak in that one. This one's a pretty quick leak. And it also does seem to have a rear axle cell leak, which unfortunately the guy said he replaced those, but he must not have done it right. I don't know. But it's not a real big one. I think I can live with it for a while. The cylinder I'm probably going to have to rebuild fairly soon, so keep an eye out for a video for that. It needs a little bit of everything. Tires are not the right kind of tires. I would like to put some regular tractor tires on it because it definitely steers really hard. And I don't know if these just steer really hard or if it's just this one. I need to check the box here and see if it needs fluid or if it's leaking. It's got a fuel leak, which is just in the bowl there. They got those glass globe sediment bowls. So I'm going to have to deal with that. And unfortunately, well, fortunately they put a bucket on it, which is what I really wanted. Bucket needs a little bit of work, but it'll work. But the hood doesn't open more than about like that. So, and unfortunately cut a hole here to put gas in too. So that would make me assume that this thing probably didn't have a lot of care taken to it. Although, like I said, it's not leaking at all. But I need to go through the fluids and make sure there's enough there to leak. From what I saw, there's oil in it and there's gear oil in it and all that. But antifreeze, the radiator, all that, I don't know. I did drive this probably close to 4 or 5 miles home. I drove it this way. Couple things. It doesn't have fenders, but I got fenders with it. Now, if you're driving a tractor without fenders, it's pretty dangerous, so I will be putting those back on. He just didn't like the looks of them because they're banged up, so I might bang them out. I might just throw them on. I don't know. It depends on how fast I need them. But if you fall off that seat into a tractor that's moving, that doesn't have any kind of throttle that works for your foot, it's just going to go whether you're on the tractor or not. Good chance you're going to get ran over. There's my safety tip for the day. But regardless, it's a cool old tractor. I think they're neat looking. It runs amazing, like no smoke, no nothing. It's not even, I mean, my little tractors smoke more and are louder than this. This thing's actually not too loud. Another quick note, it does have a 12-volt conversion, which seems to be working fine on it. I haven't had any problems with it, but I really do want to test it because I think it still has the 6-volt starter. But regardless, I got to get in there and kind of look at things. But I mean, like I said, I drove it quite a ways and had no problems with it whatsoever. Regardless, you'll be seeing it in a few videos here and there. I'll be fixing it up. I doubt I'll be restoring it, so to speak, but I'll definitely be fixing it up, making it better, probably improving things, and I might put a paint job on it one of these days. Who knows? But I thought I'd give you a little look at the new toy, new project also. But for the most part, this thing runs, drives, does everything it needs to do. Except for, like I said, I believe this cylinder, we'll have to see. I'm not sure if it's going to lift stuff very well. It lifts the bucket and moves the bucket around just fine, but I haven't tested it with any weight. So there you go. Well, thanks for watching Junk Works DIY Garage, where I'm proud to be a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.